Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm really glad to be a part of this. So my name is Tamara Grubbista, and I'm from Belgrade, Serbia. I graduated at the Faculty of Sport and Physical Education last year, so there was one good thing that happened in 2020, and it's in University of Belgrade. For the last, I would say, about 8 years, I've been working on numerous national and international sports and educational events, and I've been organizing different conferences, competitions, and etc. I tried to figure out what I like doing best, and I figured out that that is, anything that has to do with just organizing some events or helping people in any way that I can. So I've been part of some charity organizations, and just trying to figure it out. And I've been working for the International School Sport Federation, and organization Spirit of Youth, which led us led me to meet some amazing people from Varna, and we will talk about that a bit later, I suppose.
Actually, I wanted you to tell us about Spirit of Youth. Like, for an example, like how did it all started? Who came with the idea, the name?
So the organization Spirit of Youth, it was founded by some students at the Faculty of Sport now more than 10 years ago. And I think the original idea was for it to be a charity organization and also to tackle some issues regarding youth in general and to connect people. So they started with some organizing some sports competition, but it blossomed over the years, and now we've done many international and national projects. One led to again meeting you guys, and we've been doing projects by Ministry of Education, Science, and Technological Development, and some others. So it's really a huge organization. We've connected young people from more than 15 countries now in Europe, and we're really hoping to grow as much as possible and to just connect with other young people and to exchange experiences and knowledge. And I think that that would be very beneficial for all of us.
I've heard about those student Olympic Games. I would love to hear more about them.
European Universities Games were supposed to happen last year, and luckily, by the work of amazing people, we were able to be the host. And we were working really, really hard on those. But unfortunately, due to COVID, they had to postpone it for this year. And now COVID is still around, so they had to postpone it again. I think it's really amazing project, and it's one of the biggest sports competitions in the world, in Europe for sure. It would be the biggest one this year, and many universities would participate. I think it was expected more than, I think, around 5 or 6 thousand athletes to be part of that, to compete in 22 sports. But as I mentioned, fingers crossed now that it will happen sometime. We just don't know when that will be. And
could you tell us a little bit more about your experience here in Bulgaria? Did you like it here? How did you spend your
oh,
time?
I could talk about that forever because I had the most amazing time. You guys were incredible. I think that some parts happen very like organically and spontaneously. We came and we didn't know what to expect, so we came with organization Spirit of Youth. Came and Varna was one of the cities that we were visiting in this huge project that we were doing, and the point of that project was to again connect young people and to spread awareness about and learn more about just youth activism and volunteering in general, and to just exchange some knowledge. And then we met a couple amazing people, and they kind of took us under their wings and showed us the whole city, and we just had the best time. And Varna is really a beautiful city. Again, we just didn't know what to expect, so we didn't expect anything bad, but we didn't expect the hospitality on that level where we really felt like we were at home. So it was really incredible.
I'm very happy that you liked it, and hopefully you'll come here soon again, or we will come.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
You happen to post like different fun facts. I mean, you haven't done that soon, but I noticed one of them was about volunteering. Many people define volunteering as the selfless act to help others and improve a situation you have the power to change. And I really liked that fact. And I just wanted to ask you, what does volunteering means to you? How does it make you feel?
Volunteering is the best tool to improve yourself, to help other people, to gain some knowledge, and to have some experiences that otherwise you might wouldn't get the chance to have. As for example, I started volunteering when I would say around 13, and I've done many
Mm.
different things. I did some art projects and some sports related, education related, and as for example, a 15-year-old girl would never get a chance to be a part of European cross country championships, for example, and I was in the middle of it, and I think volunteering is really a selfless act. And as I mentioned, there are a lot of benefits, but at the end of the day, I think it's really just about selflessly contributing to a bigger goal, whether it's a competition, whether it's a charity event or anything. I think it's a really beautiful thing, and some people would say, "Well, why are you doing that when you're not getting paid?" I mean, it's
Yeah.
not always about money. So I think everybody should consider it because it's just important to find your niche and to find something that you're very passionate about and interested in. And of course, later on in your career, when there comes a time for you to find a job or something like that, many people value somebody that has much
Yeah.
experience is some field. So, and again, as young people, when somebody wants to employ you, for example, if we're talking about that part, they want somebody that's young but with 20 years of experience, and that's not really realistic. So when you're volunteering when you're younger and in high school and university, you don't even realize that you're gaining that experience and experience those experiences, and that you're actually doing something good regarding your CV, for example. Although you're at that moment doing it because you love it, because you want the experience, because you want to meet so many incredible people, and I would say, and because you want to help others and help the organizations. And I would say probably one of my favorite parts about volunteering is meeting new people and meeting people from all over the world, and just getting introduced to different cultures, because you wouldn't get many chances to meet people from so many different backgrounds at one place. For example, I was working for the International School Sport Federation, and I did a couple of projects for them, and one of the projects was where, for instance, 15 of us came from all over the world. There were people from Chile, Qatar, France, Serbia, China, and you really wouldn't get the opportunity to have that experience in any other way. I don't think so. If there is a way, let me know. But I
No, I
think
completely agree with you.
yeah, I think
I've met
volunteering
so
is
many
great,
people. Yeah, I completely agree.
amazing.
Was there anything next coming, like new projects, something that we can expect?
Well, since it's still pandemic is ongoing, everything is kind of uncertain. I think that we all just need to be very patient and
Hmm.
see, what will happen at the end. I personally do have a couple of projects coming up, but at the end of the day, as it happened with the games, we were very certain that it will happen this year, and we were working endless hours to make it happen, but it kind of didn't. So regarding Spirit of Youth, we're trying to figure it out, and I hope that we will be able to continue our project where we were um, visiting all these different countries and trying to exchange some knowledge with youth and spread awareness about how volunteerism is important in youth activism. So fingers crossed that things will get back to normal again.
Yeah, yeah.